Hey guys, it's Justin Wayne, America's real life hitch. Today we look into how to text girls.
After Justin demonstrated just how easy it can be to make out with women in public, Cosmo invited him to their show.
You're like a real life hitch.
Before we go to how to text a girl, it's important to understand what the connection is between you and the girl. And it's going to be pretty much in 3 different connections. Number 1, she's a yes girl, it's on. She's already into you and therefore you don't have to play a smooth game. You can just go straight to the point. Number 2, there is the girls that are in the maybe zones with you, and basically these are the girls that you're not too sure if they're interested or not at all, and you kind of have to use more of a game plan for those girls. And then number 3, there's some girls who just don't seem interested in you at all, but they still will text you just to text you, maybe just to be your friend or something. So those are 3 different kinds of like text frequency that you'll be operating on, right? So it varies per girl, right? So let's go into them. Okay, guys, so now we can go to the yes girls. And how do you text a girl that's yes? Now again, a yes girl is a girl in this situation who maybe you got her number from online dating. So that's a great example, because online, they're there to date. So therefore, she's already a yes in terms of, yes, I'm open to dating you. Okay? Doesn't mean she's open for sex right now, but at least dating you, okay? In this situation. So in this context, text message, you can be very flirty off the bat. You can say, hey baby, how are you? Right? Because she's already, that's the vibe. Or maybe you met her before in your soul circle and she flirts with you a lot and you guys already call each other baby, or you guys already play with her, maybe you already kissed her before. So for this type of situation, your text messages can be very, I would say, more straightforward. You can say, hey, listen, I'm looking forward to taking you on a date later. You can say the word date often. You can sometimes send her kiss images. You can even send her a video of yourself saying, hey baby, I miss you, what's going on? You can show full interest with a girl that's into you, or that's showing that. So you can mirror that pretty fine. Now, I normally recommend right away, since she already likes you anyways, don't waste too much time just messaging her back and forth forever, okay? Just try to meet up with her, because most connections are the best when you meet her anyways. The whole purpose of getting the phone number is to meet her. It's not to talk to her forever and ever and ever. It's to actually meet her and begin a real relationship of sorts, whether it's just a fun sexual relationship that's temporary or something more meaningful. But the point is, you have to meet her. That's the whole point about dating, is meeting people, not just on the phone. Secondly, there is what you call the maybe zone, or the maybe frequency, right? Now, this is when, you get a girl's phone number. You probably, even if you approached her somewhere, you're not sure what the vibe is. She's not like fully demonstrating to you that she's interested, right? So this is a situation where you want to play the game a little smoother. So a few quick pointers here is that, number 1, pay attention to the texting ratio. So, are you sending more text than she is? Or when you send a text message, do you have way more like per line than she does? Who looks most invested, right? And the idea is that you don't want to be that much more invested than her. Sure, as a man, you have to lead, but at the same time, you want to be careful with how much time you're hitting her up, where she's not really responding or she's taking her time. So that's number 1. Look at the amount and measure that. Try to be kind of close to equal with her. The second thing you want to do with the maybe girl is look at the amount of time she spends getting back to you. So let's say, for example, if you're messaging a girl and she's spending like 2 hours or 3 hours to get back to you, or even 6 hours to get back to you most of the times, if you message her like right away, like 2 minutes right after she messages you, but then she takes like 6 hours to message you, who do you think has the most power? She does. And most girls, if not all girls, they don't want to date a guy that they have more power than, or they feel like they have more dating market value than. Okay, they want to date their equals or above their equals. So it's your job to not communicate this. And again, when you do this stuff, it really communicates that you do put her on a pedestal. Like, you're excited to text her, but she's not excited to text you. So pay very close attention to that, right? Don't make the mistake in thinking that if you shower her with attention that she's going to magically like you. It does not happen that way at all. Okay, if you look at the stats, it's really rare. And we don't really care about what happens most of the time. It's not what happens once in a blue, okay? So that's why it's so important to pay attention to both how much you're texting her and how much time waits between texts. So those are 2 things. Another thing you want to pay attention to is what level of flirting is she doing with you on text. So let's say she's a maybe girl. She might flirt a little bit. Let's say she says like, hey baby, then you can say hey baby back, but don't go too deep. Don't go, hey baby, I miss you and all this stuff. Just kind of go with her flow, because you don't want to go 2 steps ahead of her. A lot of mistakes guys make, or people make in dating, is that one person generally would go 2 steps ahead of the other person in the dating model. In terms of the expectations in a relationship, they may be like 1 or 2 points ahead. So for example, let's say, you know, a guy meets a girl and she basically just understages, you know what, I like you kind of, but I want to get to know you a little bit more. Well, he's on the stage of like, I really like you and I totally know what we're gonna name our cats when we're moving together, okay? So that's a huge, huge difference, okay? So you don't want to actually, you wanna be very careful with your expectations, understanding what she is, and pay close attention to what she's really saying. As men, we kind of always kind of go by wishful thinking, especially when the girl is hot. Like if she's just high, it sounds like, wow, she probably likes me, right? Because it's just like ego kicking in sometimes. But you really want to pay attention to what's really happening, more so than what you hope will happen. And expectations is a big thing in texting. You want to manage your expectations. So that's like a nice little simple kind of point to make. Now lastly, there's what you call the no frequency, or the no girl, or whatever, in texting. This is basically when a girl pretty much has put you in the friend zone, or you feel that way. She's like, hey, all right, here's my number. Yeah, maybe we can hang out sometime. Like if it's like really just like bland and there's just no kind of vibe behind it, then at this time, you know, here's the truth. I recommend not chasing these girls anyways, but let's just say you still want to know what you can do with the best thing in the no situation. The best thing is just talk to her as a friend. Not too long, just like, hey, how's it going? If she responds back, then just try to meet up with her as a friend. And that's it. But if she doesn't want to meet, then let her go. Don't chase her forever. There's a lot of other girls out there that's gonna be a much better fit. Do not chase her forever if she's a no on the phone. Most of the time, if the girl's a no on the phone, if she's like not trying to like meet you or interested in that any kind of way, and you don't know her, and the only way you can see her again is if she allows to meet you, then she's not the girl for you. You don't want to chase. And that doesn't mean she's better than you. All it means is that, you know, in that situation, in the context in which you met her, it just was a no-go, and it's okay, right? That happens to all of us. You know, I've approached girls that are even ugly before they rejected me, and so this doesn't mean, and I've dated hotter girls and girls that have rejected me. So don't assign too much meaning behind it when a girl's a no. It's fine, it's part of the game, it's part of life, and the more you understand that, the happier you will be. Alright guys, so thanks a lot for listening to this text game kind of advice. Again, this is just one video on YouTube. We're going to have a lot more videos talking about this in more detail, of what to say, how to say, when to say. And if you want to know a lot more about that, if you're interested, at least, you know, click here to our free course. And when you sign up for our free course, you'll also get on an email list, so that way you can get notified when we have all our new stuff coming out, because it's very important to be notified. And also to like and share this video as well if you like. Peace out.